Okay, we're back. Dude, data log as a first class construct would be crazy cool. We are so back. We are so back, chat. Okay. So, all right. So we have something like this. We have something like this. We have something like this. Okay, select blah, blah, blah from this or this. So I'm imagining this is what we write. I'm imagining this is what we write. Coffee driven development. True. True, true, true. This is the result of I don't know, we'll do something like this. Select star from user where ID equals this, right? That's what we're saying. That is what we're saying. Or we're saying user.id is this. I'm not okay with italics in code. What is it again? There you go. Only if it's coffee you can order from the terminal. We're getting so close to round 2. I'm so excited. Maybe this should just be like stir. I don't know, something like this. Stir. Okay, so select star from this, where this, blah, 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 right? Because we're going to replace basically the relation and the fields. We're going to put those in here. Yep, that's great. And then we're going to say, okay, so what's the relation here? We've got, this is our relation. Maybe this should be a module with relationship. I don't know. Probably it should be. Where, and then we're going to say this equals this, right? Which that actually is like, that's actually pretty good. Realistically, later we could write this even cooler, which would be like expr. Like maybe just s even. Or we would go like s user.fields.id equals sid, something like this. But we don't have the capabilities to do that yet. But we could write something like this later, maybe. We're just not ready. We're not ready for that. But we could probably write something like this. Oh, this would probably say like field. And then this would probably say string. Yeah, something like that. That would be better. Because this should definitely not be string. This should be field. And then this should be field dot string of this. Field string. This should take string t. Oh, X per field. Oh, right. And then this should be equal. I guess they don't have to be the same. A field T to A. Shouldn't this then be a string field? Field. What does this actually look like? Field string belongs to variant type field T, but an expression here. Oh, right. This should take an A. Ah, that's why. Field T. There we go. There we go. I just had a little too many T's in there. Right. So we would just go expert field string user.fields.id. Nice. There we go. Very cool. We're still cooking. We're still cooking. So this could also be like expr equals, and then we can delete these exprs as well, which is a little nice. Okay. We could write this a little bit nicer later, like I said. Why not? Just do this. Because we can just write this. It's just as easy as this. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. Why not? We'll just write it. What are we doing today? We are exploring, can we make cool OCaml SQL things together? Now we're talking, chat. We got some field. Maybe we should just call this field. S is a little too short, I feel like. Oh, my eye! Pick? If I see your first message today was quiche eater, I'm going to be a little upset. Pick. Really? We're playing your song for this. Oh, feels bad, Pick. Writing Haskell and you still get your paper declined. Is there anything worse? Is there anything worse than that, Pick? I don't know that there is. I got an ad for Subway. Vibing, quiche eater. Nope, today, chat, I had a breakfast sandwich, eggs, cheese, sausage, side of hash browns, a little bit of cheddar on top, followed with a bit of bacon. No quiches for me today. Sounds like a quiche. It was delicious. Great music, thanks. This is Pick's song, and he's taking your mom on a date. He's taking your mom on a date. Luciano, hey, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. What are we coding? Deconstructed quiche confirmed. But that's not the point, though. Like, then this thing, you can't eat eggs. No, that Fiona and me. What's the name of the song? It's Pick. Dates Your Mom, Part 2. That's the name. Where are the beans? I didn't need any. We made it with AI. That was an AI-generated song about Pick taking your mom on a date after getting rejected by the Haskell conference. Did we just get rickrolled? Yes. Yes, indeed. For those of you who don't know, what's getting played right now is that some people's first message of the day. That's some people's first message of the day. And if you're a subscriber, you can get a theme song, like a walkout music. So that's how these people are getting their stuff. So, you feel free to subscribe, and get yourself your own theme song. We built that all on stream. Oh, quiche language? It is. I've been caught. $5 a month. True. Pretty cool. Thank you. Yeah, we built it. You type in theme song in the chat like this, and then you can type in, like a URL and the timestamps, and then it'll download it and add it, and boom. Add block term quiche. Oh, get wrecked, chat. Nightshade just blocked all of you.
You have a drunk Bailey's from a shoe?
Soon to be $6. I should sub, but I'm poor. Well, then don't sub. Don't sub then. That's good. No worries. Of course, tier 3 subs get longer songs, as well as tier 2. So just throwing it out there. If you want a really long theme song. Oh, quicheable? Anyways, so what are we working on today? Today we have, we've been exploring a bunch of different ways that people write, oh, quicheable, block term. No camel. Dang, thanks, Pick. If I do T3, can I get the WAP theme song? Probably not. We're going for a family-friendly vibe here. You can get the WAP theme song on Prime's channel, probably. Jeremy, you can get a theme song now, though, because of Pick. So that's pretty cool. What was I going to say here? Well, I forgot. Oh, right. We were looking at a bunch of different ways that people do SQL in languages. So we checked out some Rust ones. We checked out some TypeScript ones. We looked at Drizzle, Prisma, Diesel, Riz, of the L variety, of course. What's the best way to install plugins? Jackie, just add them to your plugin list. What else? Application protocol. That's what I'm assuming as well. Oh, that's true. We looked at the C++ one. Do we still have that one open? We do still have the C++ one open. This was you're probably thinking, wow, what could look more elegant than this? What could possibly look more elegant than this as a way to write SQL in your language? You know, and I was kind of thinking, I don't know if I can come up anything better than this. Pick, hit me with some links. You weren't here. You were in another chat, I'm assuming. Two straight. So elegant. PG typed and TypeScript is just not well enough maintained. Just writing regular SQL. Looks like Stirk and Cat to me. It's a little wild. It's a little wild. Tiny ORM. It's not very tiny, by the way. I mean, look at this. DB table users where equals active, false, order by, chunk by ID. I mean, look at this. Look at it. What is medium ORM or large ORM? That's what I want to know. Oh my goodness. Why not? What would those look like even? So what are we doing? Why am I interested in it? My primary interest that I want to explore is that I would like to figure out, can I make it so that, can I make it so that my SQL is type safe? GraphQL fixes this. True. Masochism. No. This is not what I'm writing, to be clear. Mine is going to look very different from this. Query DSL. Well, give me a link. Give me a link, chat. Give me a link. So far, kind of where we're thinking about going is something along the lines of Celica did something like this in Rust. He did. Yeah. Something along the lines would be something like this, where we could say something maybe like, okay, we want a module, get user ID. Can we do something where we say, like, we write a query, and when they say select username, user age from user where user ID is an ID. Okay? Can we do something like this, where then we generate sort of all of the type safe sort of shenanigans here to make sure, oh, these columns all actually exist. We're comparing things of the correct type, right? There's sort of all these different aspects that when you're the thing that I'm looking for ultimately is that when I compile OCaml, I generally feel pretty confident we're not going to have some dumb runtime error. Okay. I mean, maybe we'll have some business logic bug, probably because Twitch chat suggested some idea. And that's a separate problem, right? But supposing like that we don't have those, that at least we're not just going to crash because we tried to access a column that doesn't exist. Right? You understand what I'm saying, chat? Like I want that type safety feeling to still work for my OCaml. I haven't seen Surreal, no. We can check that out. Postgres compliant or ANSI? I haven't decided yet. Does it escape code? Yes, we're not going to allow SQL injection, just like we're going to stop that from happening, basically. Setup. Okay. Debug, serialize. Surreal is so though. What does that even mean? Have you, I don't know what you said. We looked at Keasley. Yep. Inferring types from SQL. Okay, yeah. So we want to do something similar to that. Although what I don't want, well, this is automatically generate TS types, extracting types from SQL and TS files. I only want to have sort of like one way. I don't want to do it from both. I want to only have one way where you can sort of define the truth. So my like ideal way of doing this would be here. I'll turn this on dark mode. Sorry. Would be that you define like a table by doing something like this is all generated, but you would do something like this where you define the table, and that's sort of like your one place of truth for it. Headphones, there's some vmodas. Keasley extracts automatically and always compiles SQL, not norm. Yeah. Oh, so slow. Gotcha. Okay, so let's go back to here. DB sign it. We can take a look at this. Like in Drizzle. I don't know 100%. I looked at Drizzle a little bit, but I don't know a lot about it. I thought Drizzle, you had to make your query or something. The syntax doesn't affect it. How does migrations work? Ideally, we generate the migrations. That's what I want to do. Like, I would like to just diff what the state of the database, what the state of your last migration is compared to what the model is, and then we generate those, and then you run it. Optionally, with some ways to like manage upgrading those. Yeah, we looked at SQL C, and SQL C is cool. And honestly, it's probably very similar to what we're going to do. No, it's not like Active Record. I mean, some parts of it are like Active Record, but we're not going to... Ours is not like a mutable object that we can change and sometimes hit the database and sometimes does N+1 queries and other stuff like that. We won't have that. How is pick not a sus user VIP? Same thing. This is a good question. It's a good question. We should probably give pick at VIP at pick. Good point. Good point. They need to know. But SQL C is really cool. I just don't know. So like when we looked at SQL C dev. Well, one, I mean, it's okay. I could write the OCaml one, I'm sure, for this to get this to work just fine. Repository pattern. What do you mean? And this part's cool, but it still feels like... I guess this does do type safety and other stuff already, right? Oh, true. Dynamic queries. That's okay. That's fair. Yep, that's a problem. We could probably get away with not having it, I guess. But it's still sort of like, I guess you probably still want it sometimes. I didn't even think about that. So ideally though, we generate the migrations. I know not everyone likes that. That's just like, that's how I like it. I just like I want to write the code part, right? And the code part's going to look approximately like SQL, right? As much as we can, even though it's going to probably turn into OCaml code. And then we're going to also generate stuff. I don't know. Create a new person with a random ID. Create person. DB create person content. This doesn't seem that like safe though. Is there any way for it to say person has to be with person? Like, I really don't like this. Who's gonna make schemas with yeah. Right. Difference between the models generated as a migration file. Right. Update person Yami. Responsibility marketing true. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah. I don't hate this. I think this isn't really what I'm looking to do though. I think I would like mine to be more like you kind of write the SQL and we do a bunch of things. Too many stringly type. Agreed, pick. Especially for Rust. In TypeScript, you can get away with shenanigans like that because you just make the string the type, kind of, or null, or, you know what I'm saying? MariaDB has JSON features where you can query using... It doesn't support anything, chat. It's an idea that I had 4 hours ago to start looking at. For me, it's the flattening. I do that blocks me from SQL C. I don't know what you're saying, Rich. Yeah. I wish Dolt weren't as clunky because of Devil's Canada thing is very good. Oh, interesting. Yeah. So I would like to do it like this, where you write something like this, and maybe for a few of these we can generate the very basic ones, get by ID, these kind of things. Like, that's probably fine. We probably don't need to necessarily write those every time. Why am I not mod / ban / VP lifetime timed out here? Same thing. I didn't think you wanted to be Sprees. We can add you. I don't care. Want to post Haskell's Beam tutorial, but it looks like it needs a PhD. Might be a self-burn. No, Pick. I promise. I won't make fun of Haskell. When have I ever done that? Just send it to us. 4 hours in the time I had this, and you need to release 10 libs. True. I'd love to not be banned by Nightshade. Here. Part 1. Why would they call it Beam? Beam already exists. Haskell, Elixir and Shambles. Stack REPL, package beam core, package beam light, package SQLite simple, package beam migrate, package text. Okay. Before starting, we'll need to enable some extensions. What's new? Okay, guys. Well, we just need some flexible instances. We need some extensible concepts, type families, type applications, derive any. Okay, here we go. I'm going to create a CSV parser called Tokyo. Nice. I like it. Make it not asynchronous. It is only synchronous. It doesn't, it waits, it blocks on the IO. Called it. All right. So import database beam, database SQLite, data text. Data user TF. F's in the chat, boys. F's in the chat for Haskell. Why do all of these have underscores on them? Why do these all have underscores, Pick? Data type might look very complicated. I want to show you it's not that scary. There's some auto generation with the underscores. Nice. That didn't help much. See if we bind F to something concrete, like identity, using the type applications text below. What is happening? This literally, you're actually so right, Pick. I do actually need a PhD for this. This is the PhD part. It's gonna start talking about type families. Hey guys, all right, just turn on a few more language features. Just one more language feature, bro. Just one more language feature. Oh, and then it's gonna be all fixed, bro. Just one more language feature. One more language. User John Smith password. GSC is complaining cannot provide app parameter based on the value supplies. That's because column type is non-injective. It's like all I wanted to do was make a user struct. All I wanted to do is make a user struct. What is happening? Instance beamable user T. If you turn on derive any class, you can simply derive the beamable type class. I think we should go back to SQL C. My brain hurts. Haskell hello world. Only thing Pick, here we go. The only thing we need to provide is the type of primary keys for users and a function that can extract the primary key from any user TF object. That's the only thing we needed to do this. Just add the following lines. Instance table user T where data primary key user TF is user ID column F temp deriving generic beamable primary key is user ID dot underscore user email. That's the only thing we need to provide. You know? That's the only thing. It's the only thing. The rest of the library is left as an exercise to the reader. It's like defining our database. All right, I'm ready. Okay. Pick, you're telling me we do all of this and it still can't derive this for us? I went through all of that work and I have to type SQL still. Oh, never mind. I get this is a side effect. We don't do those here. We don't do that. That's the wrong language. That's for OCaml time. What's up, Ryan? We're just checking out. Pick said this is a really great. You also. told me this is a great Haskell library. Top of the top, creme de la creme. So if you were thinking, what I was wondering is, can we do a really good job in this, right? The answer is yes, of course. Run, beam, squeelite, debug, pertster line, con, $, do, users, arrow, run, select, returning list, $, select all users, map, m, lift, io, putster line, show users. Oh my goodness. When do I get to not write SQL? That's the fun part. You don't. Microplastics in their brains. Let's burn through a Series A to select which language extensions to use. Oh man, that's funny. It's pronounced Haskell. The library just handles the connection. Yeah, exactly. Aggregation. Sometimes we want to put our data together. Aggregate you as int32 count all shopping cart users shopping cart DB. Run select returning 1. All that for this pick. All this for count star. All this for count star. All of that for count star. Oh man. Oh, that's good. It's type safe. Yeah, because it's never going to run. Everything is never typed. Everything is just never typed. Yeah, I'm aware. This has to be a joke. It's data safe, yeah. Now we're talking, chat. Now we're talking. Now here we can have a relation. Do you guys not have like a macro or like a some PPX or like derives thing where you can just write this in like a tiny way and then it just generates all of this? I don't get. Does Haskell not have this concept? The RAM. I'll read a few more of them. I'll read a few more of them for you. Shopping cart DB is default DB settings with DB modification. DB modification of underscore shopping cart user addresses is the set entity name of the string addresses, where we've got these two guys. Modified table fields with the table modification of address line 1 is field named address 1 and address line 2 is address field 2. There's literally a deriving. I know, but why is there so much stuff here? Like, why is this not, I have an address and it's like ID, line, city, state, zip in, like, why is there so much extra things? I'm going to steer clear what pick. You just convinced a bunch of people that OCaml's awesome. Thanks, buddy. This is the short version. We're only on part 2, chat. What's in part 3? What could be left? We haven't even gotten to the user guide. Oh man, this is just the tutorial. Nearly done getting that user count. Just gonna need a few more days, just a few more monads and a little bit of IO and a little bit of map and lift, and we'll have the user count in no time, chat. Yeah, I saw Keasley. We looked at Keasley already. Keasley's pretty interesting. Well, anyways, Pick, thanks for the content. Just give me the effing white paper! Runs at 0 users. That was the best part. They could have hard-coded it to none, you know? Okay. Well, Pick, did you have another one that you wanted to show me? Keesley's part finish, by the way. Okay, cool. Cool. Someone had also said this one. I don't know what this is. Juke? Generates Java code. Now we're talking, chat. Now we're talking. Pick, the best part is I held back. You know? Remember, the H in production is for Haskell. Exactly. Okay, I'm on Windows. Yeah, they're working on it. Come on, chat. Just let Pick have one win. He's got the theme song. No one else has a full theme song. Pick's the only one. That's the big W for Pick. Plus, I made fun of other people today. We made fun of other people today. Pick, did you see? I know you saw some of these. I think this one is definitely going to be underrated. Zelda what? Obviously not sell the products because it's a Haskell library. Pet dog horse driving show read bounded enum instance type SQLite pet name person SQL row. The slogan should be make your database objectively better. Let me be. I only know of a company that uses Haskell and Prod, and the company is itself a meme. I think even Prime should sell a Vim shortcut desktop map. That would be sweet. This one looks pretty good, actually. Let's give it a little bit of a zoom. Can you guys see this okay? I feel like the chat's in the way a bit, but there we go. See, instant SQL row. This seems good. Row pasted the whole text file. I have no idea. I saw that one earlier. Touch larger for my aging eyes. The problem is then it's blocked by... Here, we can go like this. There we go. Okay. People is a table person. Table of people. And it's got a primary key as the name. So name is primary key. Okay. With SQLite, do create table people. Nice. Insert people. I'm assuming insert's a keyword or something. That's why it has to have an underscore. JDBC clients. This is Haskell. Pick, you should have definitely sent me this one. This looks very reasonable. Adults and their pets. Query. Do person. So we're going to select from the people. Restrict the person's age must be greater than or equal to 18 or not greater. I'm assuming this is, I don't know Haskell enough, but I'm assuming this makes some sort of like expression on the other side or something. This is too fast. No job security. I know it looks like you might be able to actually finish things. This one's pretty cool though. Yeah, this is boring Haskell. Yeah, just using values. That looks cool. I like this one. Derive generic, overloaded strings, overloaded labels. That looks pretty good. Pick actually left chat. Pick? Hello, Pick. He's gone. he just got banished. Oh. Am I back? Am I back? It's so productive nobody uses it. True. I was thinking he got called into the Haskell sort of like foundation situation here, and the board was letting him know. One, you're not supposed to show that people can publish code in Haskell. So that's like its own sort of curse, right? But then number two is that when they showed it to people, they liked OCaml better. So there's sort of like, it's doubly bad. You're not supposed to let anyone know that code gets published. And you're also not supposed to make OCaml look good. So I thought maybe it was just the last we were going to be hearing of him. Yeah. All 5 Haskell users went to his house. He's being reprimanded behind closed doors. This one looks cool. This is something we can do pretty similar. We can do something pretty similar to this, I think. Except I'm still going to try and do it more SQL-esque. Is OCaml just Haskell++? No. OCaml's like C and Haskell's like C++. I'm just waiting for Pick to get angry. What was that analogy? It's just whatever was going to make Pick mad. Mostly. Well, think about it. Haskell, it has every language feature. C++ has every language feature. Haskell, write once, read never. C++, write once, read never. Templates? Who knows what you can do in Haskell, but I'm sure it's worse. Right? Haskell, write never, read never. Your stream, there's such guys, Ryan, Winchester, Nightshade, do talking. Because they're our friends. Can your Haskell do this? Unix system programming. True, true. Haskell is Pick's weapon. Yeah. Okay. Well, that one was cool. I don't think we're going to do this one. We're not going to do SurrealDB. We already had Keesley. We were looking at Teach Friend is going on my resume. Nice. Drizzle is interesting with some of these, but we're going to do something different than this too. So, whoa, it's pretty. It's a V. They're V modas. So I actually think that this could look pretty good. This could look pretty good. Right? So you would write this, select username, user age from, I wonder if we should go like user chat thoughts on, they use these guys' last name Curry to try and name it currying, which makes no sense. True. If this is from username, should this be username and user age, or should it be just name? Which one would you want on a record that's returned from this query right here? Probably just name, right? You would have to do like as username if we wanted to do it, right? Both. Both. Now we're talking. Depends which language extensions we've included in the file. What's the strange programming you ever wrote a program with? I worked professionally with M for 2 years. And it's definitely strange. Although I did kind of enjoy it. So, there's that. But, man, it really brings me back. Really brings me back, chat. Just make it randomize at tea time. Yeah. If you're going to refer a user.name from other class, then it should be username. Mumps programming language. This bad boy right here. Oops. I don't know if they got any updated examples. Yep, that looks about right. That doesn't look that good. You could make it look a little bit better than this, but yeah, that's I worked on this for 2.5 years. It was actually pretty productive. Believe it or not, I wrote a first version of Telescope in this language for internal use, not for NeoVim stuff, but for internal use for my QA team. I wrote a fuzzy finder terminal application for them so that they could more easily navigate all of the different test cases that we had for them, because they spent so much of their day not getting other stuff done. Anyways, I don't know. So yeah, I was working at Epic at the time. The language, it's not great, but it's very interesting. It's a very interesting language. Parts of it had a lot of really good ideas. Oh, it is a disease. The people who made it thought they were being really funny because they worked at a hospital. They're like, what if we called it Massachusetts General Hospital Utility Multi-Programming System? Mumps. It's like, what about the G and the H? That's why they call it M now. But it was, I don't know. It's whatever. You can learn to be productive in a lot of different languages. Mghumps. And I wrote a lot of code that kind of worked, so that was good. Mghumps. Exactly. They also they call it M. It's not that great for a healthcare system's primary programming language to be called mumps, right? So they went for M these days. But they did write, I don't know if they TypeScript to M Epic Systems. I don't know if they ever wrote a blog post about this or anything. They wrote a TypeScript front end, or like a TypeScript compiler where they could compile TypeScript to M. That epic. Yeah, I should. And look at the people who write Haskell. They've been learning. If they can do it, you can too. True. The GH is silent, unlike a new. True. So anyways, that's the weirdest language I've ever written. Oh, nice, Desper, yeah. Bowel disease, do another disease, yeah. Okay. I haven't worked with Epic forever. Me neither. But it was an alright gig. If they would have been in Grand Rapids and, like, I would have considered staying. Like, the work was fine. It's nice. Like, my team worked on stuff that tried to help people. It was, like, overall, not so bad. But, yeah, I don't know. It's whatever. I like writing OCaml for fun and not for profit anymore now, though. Second weirdest language then? Well, I don't know. It's you guys, that's hard to pick. How many times are you going to ask me? All right. Let's write ourselves a parser. Java? I can learn something new. Maybe just laziness. I mean, it can be lots of different reasons. No Elixir for fun. We're also writing Elixir for fun. True. Hopefully for profit. I won't do it for money. I just literally got rejected again. I just got rejected again. Where's you're on. Where is Ron here? They don't do remote. Sad but true. There you go. It's not happening, chat. It's not happening. I was letting them know, though, if they're looking for a chief OCaml propagandist, they could consider me, you know? But anyways, that's all right. Great idea, Friedrich. Should we try and start writing this part of the thing? It's always worth a shot. You never know. You never know. Because what I'm thinking we need to do is we need to go back and wherever we had, let's go. Oops. Shoot your shot. Might as well, you know. Let's go to get Malua because we got to copy some stuff from here. Dune project. We need to yoink Manir from here. Okay. So let's go to Dune project. I think I have like 19. 318. 3. Oh, I only have up to 14 right now. Okay. Opam install Manir. I'm assuming we have this already, but that's fine. Okay, nice. And then we need to go to Dune lib and we go bonk here. Let's go. Maybe I should make a separate, we should make a separate module for this. Let's make a, I don't even know what I want to even call this. OQL. Dune. Library. Name, OQL. And then we need to go like this, yap it. And we need to yap this, boop. And let's go ahead and do this. So we can do lexer.mll and then parser.mly. Token select. Start string query. Query hello. Oh, right. This needs to be like this, right? There we go. Oh, let this. All right, select. Include this unbound module. Sorry, chat. I was thinking. I'm thinking. What did my MLL look like? Rule read, right. Nice. Okay. Go create subfolders. I don't know. I never tried it, Nichidori. Big yapper. All right, I'm back. I'm back. I'm never going to follow what's happening here, and whatever the file format is, ML. That's OCaml. Casino's 99 chance you lose money. Invest in some good company stock instead. I'm not sure they were giving you serious advice. What's that editor built? Helix, probably. Are we visiting S expression, or do we build out some sort of visitor pattern? So I'm thinking what we should do, Lithium, is I will construct basically an AST from what we have in the expression. So we'll have something like this, right? We'll have something like this, where you write this basically, right? Not you. I mean, you could if you wanted, of course. It was a good one. It was a good one. It was really nice. It was a good one. Yep, for sure. Right? You write something like this. So basically, we're going to do this idea here. So we want to basically test like let, parsed is parser dot query or something like this. Oh, I got to go back to where I had parse ML. So we have this idea, and where did we go? Parse with incremental. Yeah, let's just yoink this one here, and let's go like run ML, something like this. And we'll go back to our Lexer. And we'll say, oh, we can go to parser. We'll say like token EOF. Then that should make. Where did this EOF come from? From parser ML. But is it in the AST? Is it in AST EOF, or is it in my Lexer? I think it's in EOF here. If we go to. Sorry, just let me hodl for a sec, chat, and then we'll get this. In parser, MLY, we should have a token for this. I'm not a constructor. Okay, so we need to... I'm confused. Where did we define this EOF? I don't think that's right. There's no... So that part should work. Unbound constructor EOF. Is it because it never gets referenced? Maybe? I'm not sure. Okay. All right. I'm focusing. It's no eye, ladies, but it wasn't bad. Yeah. It wasn't bad, Maniac. It wasn't bad. You know, there must be some missing link video or how to use NVIM. Otherwise, I don't know. Read the tutor, read the help, but don't know how to use it for me. Do not know. Have you tried Kickstart? I've got a video that could be helpful to you. Do you like oil? Yeah, I've been liking it so far. Hey, thanks, Jordan. I appreciate it. Oh no, what did Maniac do now?
What's up, YouTube?
This is the old one. That's the old one. Don't use that one. You got to do the new one with the updated stuff. Oh, right. So we probably need to have, where do we have EOF? We have it in here. And we have it something that can get returned, I guess. Wait, is this a grammar? We are going to write a parser and a grammar. Yep. ASTML. We don't have EOF inside here. I guess I don't even know where that EOF gets defined. That's very interesting. Unbound constructor EOF in Lexer. Oh, because it can't return. Oh, because it's a string. Right. When we read this, it gets a string. That makes sense. Can I say token? Unbound constructor EOF. I guess I'm not sure what this would even be. Oh, let's just try and do... Oh no. Oh no, what did Maniac do now? Oh no, what did Maniac do now? Let me go to Lexer. Where is this EOF coming from? Because that's what I don't have an EOF here. Do I have tokens or anything? Huh. Let's just do... Okay, so these are tokens. Let's just say it returns a query. Or we can do this and we'll say string, something like this. Oops, not this. All right, so if we go to run and we go Lexer read, what can this return? Oh, we got to add this to our Dune as well. Lib Dune Lexer. OCaml Lexer. Libraries. Core funked here. Oh, okay, interesting. Oh, right, because Lexer is the one that we're doing here. Okay. Lexer. Token. Bound constructor. Okay, what did I do wrong for this one? What did I open? Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong. Okay, nice. I'm with you now. So if we go back to my parser here, I should have token EOF. There we go. And now we're here. Yep. And we go to this. So let's say EOF. Can I just say token? Is that a type? Parse ML. What does Lexer read? Parser.token. Parser.token. Yeah, okay, nice. Nice. So we go to run and we should be here and we're in run. All right, I just don't have fumped in this one. Okay, that's fine. And now we have comments and we can just go skip comments. Parser incremental here. Unbound value parser here. Rewards are disabled right now, yeah. Oh, right. This should be let parse s is parse with, and then I called this, I think, query, right? Aha! Okay, we're all set. We are back in business, chat. We're back in business. Okay. So now we need to write something that lets us basically like do this selection. So let's go to our parser here. And we have basically like stuff like token, we have from, we have, so those are our first two ones that we want to do, right? So we go to our Lexer here, and when we see sponsored by VS, what? So we want to do something here, like we say select, and we'll say select, and then we'll say from, and we'll say from, and we can say, I think I just did Lex. Nice beep. Yeah, it's AI. It just does it anytime I'm about to say Visual Studio Code. It just does the beep for me, which is really nice. Keeps it family friendly. Keep it very family friendly in chat. Can I do this in a... Is there like case insensitive regex here? Is there an easy way to do case insensitive regex in OCamlX? Would you have used NeoVim if it were by Microsoft? It depends. This rule matches one or more uppercase characters. Matches one or more followed by a... What? Case insensitive matches question I. Okay, so let's try that. It would depend if Microsoft was not lying about it being properly open source, right? Like the marketplace was properly open source and able to be uploaded and used from other places if they weren't releasing LSPs under licenses that don't allow it getting run other places, you know, stuff like this, right? Can I do like this, like select? This probably doesn't work, right? I bet this doesn't work, does it? Yeah, I'm not sure how I can do this easily. I guess the like simple way would be VS is poof. What? I don't know what you're saying. Pylance true. So I'm not sure what you're saying. I guess I'm not following. S or S. E or E. I'm not sure what you're saying. Oh, there we go. Nice. Okay, we'll take that. And then let's do let from is, yeah, same thing. I just don't want to type it all. VS Code is exactly what you have described. It's not though. Wait, are you saying, I don't know what you're saying. I'm saying I would consider like using NeoVim if it was sponsored by Microsoft if they didn't do all of those things. Right, so that is what so are we agreeing, I think, right? But it made it sound like, so I was confused. I just don't know what's happening. Okay, nice. We agree. Good, then you're right. Zed's cool. Yeah, I like Zed. Feeding the minions. Thanks for the sub. No, you're good. You're good. I'm not. It's all good. It's like that guy. Are you German? Yeah. It's not an argument. Yes, it is. So like, there's a big difference. Well, I guess Zed's all open source now too, right? So it's like, even if Zed didn't open source, they weren't pretending at the time to be, right? So there is something very different about deception, I feel. Yeah. Neff? Okay, so now we have this, right? And so we have select and from. So what would this even look like? So we have something like select, and then right now we have something like token star, right? And we'd have token, let's say like module with a string with it or something like this, I guess. I don't know what you would call it. For right now, we can just do that, right? Because I want to be able to parse basically, I want to do... It's a little bit annoying to do this because I don't know how I want to actually write this. But we'll just try something for a second, right? So let's go. We need to make an AST here. So we'll make AST ML. And we'll do type T is, and we'll have like a select statement of, and it'll be select statement. And we'll have type select statement is fields, I don't know, field list. For right now, that's fine. And field list is, I don't know what this should be. Oh, we should do like field list, right? And a field could be something like star, whoops. Or it could be, I don't know, a name of string. Something like this. About learning.
To make a long story short, I
haven't. I don't think I have. I can watch it later though. Okay. So like what can you have? You can have a select statement. So this is where probably it would be best if we had like Postgres syntax, like grammar. I don't know. What happens in select count? Well, we have to figure that out. We have to figure that out. You know what I'm saying? Right? Yeah, I know. We'll handle this kind of thing. Commands. A command is a sequence of tokens terminated with a semicolon. The end of input stream also terminates a command which tokens are valid depends on syntax. Token by keyword, identifier, quoted, literal, special token. Select star from my table. This is the one we want to do first, right? So it's like, let's just write something that we can do this one easily, right? A select statement can have a fields. What, I don't know what these are. We should find out what the real name for this is. And then a relation, right? Relation, which right now we'll just also call a string. That's not what we're going to do, but that's okay, right? You're following me? We're building a SQL parser. Of course, we have to build a SQL parser because we need to be able to do this. Now, our SQL parser will not accept necessarily all SQL, and it will have some things that aren't proper SQL, like putting ID here or putting this, right? These are things that you won't be able to necessarily do. But what we need to do is we need to turn this text into something structured so that then we can generate this. The reason that I'm now willing to do this is we just did this for Lua, and I was like, this is actually not as hard as I thought it was going to be. We should see if we can get anywhere on this. Yeah, of course, we got to build an AST. That's what we're going to do. Right? So we do this, and then we'll say, we're going to build this into an AST.t instead of a string. So then what's this going to look like? We'll say that this is select of, and we have fields as an empty list, and we'll say relation is nothing for now. That's fine. Just nothing. Oh, whoops, not this. We want to do this. Whoops. Select. Unbound select. Constructor select. We should have open AST, and that should open. All right, select. Well, we can probably just call this select. We don't need to make that all caps. Great. And then what we also want to do is we want to go opam install ppx deriving, and let's go back to here and let's do, how did we do this? In this Dune, we have ppx deriving show. I think we can go to here and we can go to here and we'll say pre-process ppx deriving. I think I can just say standard. Okay, so we'll do this. So then we can go here and we can say at deriving show. Because then we can try and say what are we actually going to get when we do this. So we can go to... Do we already have any tests? We do not. Okay, great. So we'll go here and we'll say octane test. And then we'll go to test here, and then I'll remember how do I run cram. I'll do this, and we'll put this here. Whoops. Okay, this doesn't do anything. And then let's go ahead and do parser.t, or OQL parser.t. We can do this. We can do run t. No. We want to do run t. Yes, we'll go here. And then how did we do run t for this? We'll say something like this. And we'll say OQL parse. And let's just do... I don't know. What should we parse? Oh, we are for we're exploring some Octane options. It may look quite different from the last time that we did this, but we'll see. OQL parse, what are we going to try and do? I just parse a folder again, and let's just call this select. We'll just say examples. Sure, that seems good. And then what we need to do here is we can go to our Lua eval. I have my first day. New job! Woo! That's exciting. How did it go? Executable public name OQL parse. OQL parse. Modules OQL parse. Octane. fpath. Fump and boss. Dune build. This probably won't work anymore because we don't have boss, so we got to do opam install boss. Fumpt. Those should both work. This should be octane.oql. I wonder if can I do this OQL like this. I'm not sure. Good stuff. That's awesome. That's awesome though. It was good. I had a bunch of meetings to meet people, some pair sessions. Oh, good. It's good to hear that you're doing pair sessions at the beginning. I think that's really helpful to get fast. Last year in Python scripts under SQL scripts using this Python library, SQL parser, mix of 10 plus servers to help figure out data lineage. Works perfectly with T-SQL. Yeah, interesting. I am kind of thinking if we had a good SQL parser, we could also write a good SQL formatter, which would be kind of fun as well. Oh, I don't have core. Opam install core. I feel like I should have core. Oh, I just didn't write it. There we go. Octane.o. Oh, I guess it's just OQL. Oh, because it's a separate thing. Right. All right, so instead, we're just going to do this, and we'll say mode and this. We're just going to parse the whole file. We're going to do run.parse contents in AST query. Okay, and then we don't need this or this or this or this or this. And this should be 1. And this should be here. Beautiful. Dune, run test, profile debug. All right. All right, so we need to go to where we had Lua Lex. And then instead of this, we'll say OQL parse, and then we can delete till here. Oh yeah, chat. Oh yeah, let's go. So our parser doesn't work yet, obviously, because all it does is select, and then it doesn't know what to do. Right? So this would be like now if we said something like, okay, what's our run T? We're here. We're going to get examples. We're going to go here and we'll go examples. And let's do simple. They have to, what did I say they would? Simple select dot SQL. We're going to do select star from users. Boom. We don't know how to parse this yet. We're so back. All right, so we go to parser. Right? Select from, select where, select. No. We've never been more back than now. Seeing that tier 1 subs will change prices. I know. I can't even say $5 a month anymore. Can't even say $5 a month. Thankfully, I'm a tier 3 sub. Wagslane and Wayne from boot.dev. Boot? Like the course that I'm working on? Like Teach DV Focus? This lane? Kids, are no longer just $5. What's up, Chris? Thanks. $6 a month. How do you have hours to watch me? Select star from let's say relation. I don't know, let's say identifier. Oh yeah, module. I don't think this works. Don't I need to say like module? Something like this. Oh, I can't use module. Yeah. Token, string. Oh yeah, right here. Okay. Lexing, empty token. Lex. Okay, so then what are we going to do? We're going to say, if we get a star, I'm going to say star. Right? And if we get something like Lexer, this would be like identifier. So it'd be something like this, right? Where we have let module. I don't think I can say this, right? Probably. M has to be some A to Z, right? Some capital letter, and then this star. Guess I could probably have numbers in it and stuff, but we'll see. Oh, camel. My camel? Course when? I'm working on it. Working on it. I was actually thinking maybe we'll start. What do you guys think about working on the course in the mornings? Like I'm at the point now where I don't really have very much research left. I don't think so. Mostly we're just going to work on exercises. So I was thinking maybe we'd do it on stream. In the research, yeah, the problem is not so much about research interesting people or not. It's about, it's difficult for me to focus, believe it or not, when you guys are there. You know what I'm saying? Ew, 2x ads. That's why I can speedrun on boot dev. And I won't tune in. Not that I can with children. So I can speedrun on boot dev. I don't think like... I mean... Maybe you would get enough stuff from there. But I mean, it's source select star from here. Module EOF. Oh, right. I didn't say users. I want to do users like this. Okay, so now I don't know. Nice. Okay, it was just that too much white space. Oh, yeah, chat. 2 kids? Not close. What is more distracting, chat or 2 kids? Well, it depends. If I can keep the kids upstairs... Please repeat, everything said last 120 seconds. 120 seconds? What is going on with Twitch ads? I don't know. That's weird. I was saying we might work on our boot.dev course on stream. Oh, why are you writing a database stare or just parsing SQL? You can just say both. Just say both. Kids are goated to distract. It's true. Look at this, chat. Look at this. Oh, yeah, boys. AST select. What do we have? We've got our fields, and we've got a star with the relation being users. You define tokens from some abstract DSL, and it works. Some code gen. Oh, they don't know about Manir. Verde. Green. Oh, they don't know. Oh, they don't know. Boop bop boop beep boop bop bee doo dee dee doop beep boop beep boop 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 bee doo bop boop doo 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 doo. Chat, now we're talking. Right, so we have a select, we got some fields, and we got a relation. Later we'll have joins. Later we'll have, you know what I'm saying? It's Manir is the thing that lets us write this. Token, blah blah blah, start here, write query, magic, bada boom, bada bing, all done. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So watch this. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. Let fields is shoot, is it list separated up? List separated list, separated list, separated list of and field like this. Let separated list, comma. Okay, yeah, we just got to go comma. Yep, that's good. Go over to here, let field. And then field can be something like star, and it returns a star. Yep, and we'll do token, comma, and then we go back to our lexer here, and we say comma. No problem. So we go to our parser. So now instead of this, we say, okay, instead of doing star here, we say fields, and then we go to here, and then we probably should just be able to do this. Oh, whoops, done. Oh, what if we had, okay, sure, what if we just had select star from users? Oh, I don't know, we just have 2 stars now. You know? So then you say, oh, well, what if we have other things to field? Oh, well, you just make a new thing to match the field. Yeah, right. And there is one. Normally, I can switch between languages super easily, but leaving OCaml does make all the other languages look ugly. That part I can't fix. I agree with you on that part. Users, and we need to handle that as well. Yep, we'll need to be able to handle that as well. So we did this one though. We can do this now, basically. Now, there's a little bit of schemaz here in the sense that like we're gonna do special stuff with this users. We're gonna like treat this like it's really an OCaml table and stuff like that, or an OCaml module. So we'll have to sort some of that out at some point in the future, but that's okay. That's okay. It's just whatever. We're just exploring so far. So let's try and do something like writing this. Select with fields, SQL. The semicolon's optional. Like, cause it'll be the end of the expression. So we can add one or something if we want. I'm not sure for real. Yeah. So now we can do select, like users.id from users. And it's going to say, dog, we don't know how to parse this. Do you know if Theo meant what he said about OCaml being especially for programming language? Theo likes TypeScript and he likes Elixir, and he likes the good parts of both of those languages. So OCaml has the best parts of both of them. There you go. But it's missing some ecosystem. So I'm assuming that's what he means. I don't really know. I didn't ask him about it. Parse out the input rules based on build.ic based on the rules. Yeah. I mean, I guess he could have just been trolling about. I know that he legitimately likes. He legitimately likes Elixir, right? You know what I'm saying? Right, and he legitimately likes, like type system things, right? And OCaml is in sort of a sweet spot of a lot of those items, right? OCaml compiles to JavaScript. You can write React in it, all those good things. Or like there are legitimately a lot of things that he would maybe like about it, but I don't really know. I haven't talked to him about it. JavaScript? There you go. It what? It what? Yeah. I don't know how I would do something like x.y. something. You're trolling, right? What do you mean I'm trolling? About which part? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of, I feel like OCaml could do really well if it had a few more libraries. I kind of want to really make like a Sass thing in OCaml, Metal, hey, thanks for the prime. OCaml JS. Yeah, you can do both. Yeah, of course. OCaml has more than one way to compile to JS. It has JS of OCaml and it has Melange. And then it also has other ways that you can write OCaml like on the front end, or OCaml to look more like JavaScript. Reason ML. Like this. This is an alternative syntax front end. We talked about this a little bit earlier, but you don't have to use React, chat. I'm not saying you have to use it. I'm just saying like it exists in OCaml. You can do it. Bad include OCaml is a bitch. There are some, but it's not like a Sass starter kit, Needs the Sass OCaml revolution. I'm working on it, Jordan. Yeah. What's up, Freefu? Yeah, so one thing you might notice is like React might feel a little bit different if you have OCaml's type system and like immutability and a bunch of other things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of a different language when you're using OCaml's type system, or a different library, right? So there's like a bunch of stuff that you can do with this, right? Like you can you can do different stuff. Yeah, I mean, Rescript is also super cool. I mean, it depends what you want to write your backend in and other stuff, but Rescript is awesome. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, OCaml can do it. Yeah, the multi-core stuff's awesome, and effects are very cool. Yeah, Rescript's also great. React in OCaml is great. What's up, Dylan? Dylan, we're just waiting for you to write OCaml again. Dylan, what do you think? Dylan, what do you think? Because I haven't heard you say it, what you were thinking yet about this. What do you think about writing this? Do you like this idea? I didn't, or maybe I just missed what you said earlier. Do you like something like this? Maybe I just missed your response earlier. Let's do effect build. So like you would write this, right? And then it would generate basically this. Right? It's common and actual query. Well, you would write this, and then this is what would get generated. So like you would write query this, blah, 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 blah. It's like shows up. Because we can 100,000,000% parse this. That's why I'm building the parser, right? We're building a parser. We're going to be able to parse this, turn it into AST, transform it down to here, and then do it, right? And it's going to be basically SQL, except we're going to do some module shenanigans, basically, right? No. That's the other thing I'm going to change, is I'm going to get every single person. It's during the compilation step. Yep. It's during the compilation step. This is like a built-in feature of OCaml compilation steps. These are called extension nodes. And so it's like not a weird, it's just like, that just is what you can do. That's the other thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get everyone to start using Pascal case for these. Okay, I'm gonna get everyone to stop doing this and start doing this. Or this is fine too, but either way. We're done with this move. And if you're using polymorphic variants, it should be get user by ID. Yeah, but a module has to start with an uppercase letter. Like modules are uppercase letters. They have to be. So we can't do get user by ID. That won't work. It has to be uppercase. So it's like we do this or we do this. We don't do this. Get user by ID. I don't think I turned on SpongeBob. I didn't install SpongeBob case into this one. Doesn't it automatically underscore modules from files? Yeah, but you can just do this lib myfile.ml, and then this will be my file. So like that's what I do for longer named ones. I've been thinking about just doing all of mine being like, even if it's one word, just calling it tables like this. I've been thinking about trying to start this as a trend as well. Because like the name of the module is the file. I feel like it's even easier to tell people that if it's like if it's exactly the name. You know what I'm saying? I need to yeah, but the problem is like OCaml has so few syntax like identifiers. That's why it has to have modules be like this with uppercase and stuff. There's certain things only allowed for modules and a bunch of other things. So that's why modules have like a special one. The problem is a file turns into a module. So like if you have a file, right, and it's like this file is something.ml, right, with let x equals 5, then to access it elsewhere, it's going to be, you know, like let something is x.5 or x.x like this, right? Or something, sorry, something.x because it's in something file. But I kind of am thinking, what if we just always call it like this? So it just matches the name. Now, it makes sense because modules always have to be capital. So it's like, it makes sense that it does this for you. Also, Windows doesn't care about capitalization of files, I'm pretty sure, right? So it's like, so, you know, you're like, so it's kind of weird to have it be that way anyways. The major sin of OCaml is the module naming. I think it's so cursed to have like file being like something like this ML, and then later you reference it, right? And then it would be like, let, you know, X is something like this dot X. I can't do it. So like, yo dog, do Tissel module. Exactly. Okay, smart. This hurts me. And yeah, it's not even something like this, which at least then it's like the same everywhere. It would be, oh, you know what would be so freaking cool? Dune should have a Dune project setting. Maybe we can get Leo to do it. Because it already changes the name. What if Dune could have a project setting that turns something like this into something like this? It can't be lowercase though. That's what I'm saying, because it's a module. Modules have to be uppercase. That's what I'm saying. Modules, like OCaml doesn't have that much syntax. Just change it. Right, maybe we can get Leo to do that. I like snake case as well, but I'm saying like this won't work. There's a bunch of things about OCaml that rely on modules being like this, so we're not going to change that. We could change this. We're going to tweet at him right now. Hey, if anyone works on Dune and can make a Dune project feature flag, cough at Leandro. Cough. That does something like enable Pascal modules. True. And then takes files like something like this.ml and turns them into a module named something like this, only for my project, of course. If anyone so if you name file a module ML, it turns into kebab case. I actually don't know. That's a good question. If Leo make the config support SpongeBob case and Milady case. True. Or it could be module case, and it could be, you know, Pascal module case, Milady case, module case, Sponge Bob, etc. Do you do AOC? I do usually the first few days of AOC. Yeah. No case. True. No, it has to turn into capital though. I saw one. The game engine, we are not working on it at the moment. I still have dreams, Chad. I still have dreams. Yeah, I just don't want to spend all day solving the problems. Yeah, so that's usually when I quit about to as well, about day 15. Well, how am I turning into Prime? I'm not even on my yoga ball right now. Okay, where were we? Right, we were writing a SQL lecture, unfinished projects. Okay, that's true. I do have some unfinished projects. I do have some unfinished projects. Right now, we're going... The Milkman? Oh, that reminds me. I forgot. At some point, we need to go back. Where is this? We need to go to my README here for my to-dos. Where is this? We need to add another to-do. Play siren sounds if Twitch staff says hello in chat. I gotta add that at some point. I forgot that was on my to-do list, but I wanted to do that. What up, Melky? What were you working on today? Our person for every day in the month. Hello? I do love that Melky is a suspicious user with the staff badge next door. That cracks me up. Oh, shoot, guys, don't miss your call. Melky. Oh, well, I'm always that's true. Possible ban invader? Staff, exactly. Oh, man, I checked my Skype. Oh, man, chat. It's not my fault. Guys, if you don't know, that's theme songs. If you're a subscriber to the channel, you can pick a theme song like this. You type in a URL with a timestamp, and the first message of the day when you come into chat, it plays your theme song. I'm not the theme song picker. Like, that's up to you guys. You know what I'm saying? It's not up to me. You want to know my theme song, Melky? Melky, you want to hear my theme song? Wait, Melky! Don't leave yet. Let me get I'll reset my theme song. I'll reset my theme song real quick.
Mary Kate and Ashley. Mary Kate and Ashley. Mary Kate and Ashley. Mary Kate and Ashley. I was 8 when I met Mary Kate.
Yeah, buddy.
The same day that I met Ashley.
Oh, man. They don't know. Look at this man. Look at him. Look at the milkman. It's me. He's right there. It's so clear, chat. No one ever notices me in the bed. Oh, man. That's a classic. That's an absolute classic banger. Okay, but what can I do with my 10 coins? Nothing right now. We don't have everything turned on today because I'm too focused. Did someone say focused?
How would you say your mental focus is?
Oh, it's focused.
It's focused. See, Melky? Oh, it's focused. Oh, it's focused. What's the point? We can't mess with you when you're focused. Well, but it just depends on the day, Maniac. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't ready to do it today. Basically, that's the problem. Focused. All right, so let's... The other thing was I wasn't writing code for all day. We were reading code, so it's a little complicated, you know? Your tweet replies to Joe Biden's tweet. I should get back on that. The problem is, lately, they've been all too serious. Every time I've checked recently, Scotty, they've all been on too serious stuff. And I don't actually want to, like, post about anything serious on Twitter. You know what I mean? So it's like, they just are too serious for me to meme on. Instead, I've taken to replying to, like, random people. Like, where's the Dexter one? People were so mad at this one. I got so many replies. Twitch streamer Pirate Software hit 1 billion views on YouTube. That doesn't even make sense. How can he have that many views if there are only 330 million people on Earth? And I got so many people. I got a lot of people like serious. Like this one's great. Lil bro's living in the 1100s, right? And he posts this and he gets outed by his group chat. I wonder who you got that from. But the best part is like clearly these people think that this is real. You know what I'm saying? These people are posting this is real. Oh man. Yep, you guys caught me. And the best part is right, like all of my audience knows that I'm trolling. So generally it breaks out into the replies of regular people, not programming tech Twitch. And so they always think I'm 100% serious. It cracks me up every time, dude. Oh my goodness. I just get so, oh man. Okay, but how does anyone not know that that's trolling? Some people though really think. Okay, YouTube. What's the guy's name who does the interviews in like Times Square? What's his name, chat? What's his name? The guy who always says yes. No, not Channel 5. The guy who always says yes. He says, how many states are there? And then they say 30. Yes. That guy. The name is the Primogen? I don't think it's the same guy. It doesn't really matter. You can just watch him. Was that a Jimmy Skim? No, there's... Let me look over here. Dumbest people Gen Z doomed interviews.
Here you go, friend.
I don't think that's the original guy though. Where is the original guy? Because is this not somebody else?
Do you know how many stars there are on
Okay, well I don't know if this is the right video or not, but either way.
the US flag?
52?
Yes. What state is Utah in?
Michigan?
Yes. You know what state Utah is in?
Utah, to be honest with you, I never heard of that place ever in my life. I live under a rock.
Can you name 3 countries besides the USA?
I suck at history. I was like my worst subject. Can we do like science?
No. Any three, you know this.
A country? Oh my jeez, this is terrible. Oh my god. A country. Wait, besides the U.S.?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't.
All right, it's fine.
I can't do history. I can't.
Do you know how many dimes there are in the dollar? Make up $1.
A dime is the 10 cent or the 5 cent?
You tell me.
I don't know.
Can you name 3 countries?
Anyways, that's why people think that reply is real. Okay? That's why people think the reply is real. Okay? Those were not the worst ones. If you guys think it's uniquely an American problem, I'm sure you can find people at every major city around the world. You could probably do the same interview and find some people to do that. You know, it's like, aren't these guys trolling? I'm pretty sure no. Please don't show me the worst ones. I mean, I'm sure he gets a lot of people that give good answers. You know what I'm saying? Right? I've never met anyone who does. I'm not saying it's not very much problem in the US. I'm just saying. I'm just saying you might be surprised. You know? Think of how dumb the average person is, and then half of them are dumber. Yes, exactly. I've never met anyone, you know, that was like, how many is the dimes? 10 or 5, and then just says I don't know. That one cracks me up. Okay, maybe the country. Okay, maybe the country's one. That one I'll give you. That could be uniquely American. Okay, I'll cede that one. That one could be a uniquely American problem. I'll give you that. I mean, name 3 other countries. South America, Europe, and Russia. It's like I suck at history. I suck at history is such a funny answer to that. Potato Danes. Potato Danes. That's so funny. Okay, over the border. To who? This is right here. Where a lady complained that they should move the deer crossing sign so the deer would cross elsewhere. That's funny, dude. We have deer crossing sign like all over by where I am, and I always laugh because I'm like, they cross on every road. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't really get what is the purpose of this sign? US that's what I'm saying. They couldn't even say Mexico and Canada. That's what I'm saying. Even as Americans, it's like, you know, Canada and Mexico. That's what I'm saying as well. I mean, I get that sometimes people freak out when the camera comes on. Mexico, Canada, Wakanda. Boom. Roasted. That's so funny, dude. Oh my goodness. You know you're talking to advanced American when they tell Mexico from South America. Is this a country, a continent, or a war? Las Vegas. I'm not kidding. I've seen one of that guy doing stuff where he asks them when was the War of 1812, and they're like, 1837. Oh my goodness. Oh man. I also love he asks Utah a lot. He must have found like that people don't know Utah at all in New York, because he says, what language do they speak in Utah? And they never get English. It's so funny, dude. Like he must have stumbled on that at some point, that they've never heard of Utah. Oh man. So this is also yeah, exactly. This is also where, like, you know, chat, the odds are pretty good those people were not homeschooled. And then people are saying, how do you think you're going to be able to provide an adequate education for your kid if you homeschool? And I'm cracking up watching these. I'm like, these people graduated. I'm not saying everyone who goes through public school ends up in the same amount of knowledge, but I'm just saying, like, I think I can get further than this. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the very least, I think I can top this. You can take 15 PE class. I did it. Yeah. Anyways, chat, let's not do my country's better than your country. It's just boring. Okay, we all know the US is both the best and only country anyways, so it's fine. You don't have to have a fight about it. Well, I am not in the US. Oh my goodness, chat, did we never do... There's no second best. I never put in the emote. I forgot. Where's the Tej emote with me and being... Where is it? Where's my Kokona emote? My Tej Kokona emote. Where did it go, chat? Oh, here we go. Here we go. I forgot that we need to do this. I forgot that I need to put this in. I will remember. I'm going to leave it up here. This one. We need this one so bad, chat. Well, someone added the mustache, but otherwise it's a picture of me. USA, USA, USA. I'm Australian. I don't even exist. It's a I think you're probably... I've just been convinced you're ChatGPT. Someone turned out okay. Mine's being a Twitch mod. Exactly, Nightshade. Major W. Freedom ringing. Euthanasia for... Should I have an eagle? Oh, true. Maybe we do need an eagle flying in. ChatGPT. Yeah, you're not aware? It's sweeping the nation. When you order the Primogen on wish.com. Exactly. All those... Oh my goodness. We do need a Brazil version as well. You're not wrong. We do need a Brazil version. All right. Anyways, let's get back on track for like maybe 15 to 30 more minutes, maybe, or maybe 40 minutes. My British cries my side and angry. All right. Let's get back to this, chat. Who's using Wish? Temu is the place for your junk now. True. Temu. Yeah. It can't be ChatGPT. It can't crush beers. True. AliExpress still goated. UK. Back me up, please. A field could be... Or it could be... SQL at blocked term UK. If your country was a language, which language would it be? What? Okay, chat. You guys are crazy. Hey, thanks, Maniac. And I really appreciate the tier 3 sub as well, by the way. Add block term, British.
How would you say your mental focus is?
Oh, it's focused.
I may have done something. Oh no, what did you do now? Did you just delete add block term the king, the queen, the eagle? I work for a giant giant savage, and whenever telescope sees it, enemy just dies. Yes, you can make it ignore certain file types. Yeah, there's it's called there's like a patterns one. I forgot what it is. It's like ignored patterns or something. Delete block. You guys should see my screen right now. Okay, so we can have star, we can have, oh no, we can have, this is identifier is of string, right? And then we have basically like access, or we have like a dot of table and field, because we can have this field, something like this. Yeah, we could probably delete those as well. There, yeah, I think we're safe again, yeah. Well, you should be able to do it's telescope. It's ignore patterns. So you can put this as your default one, and you can ignore all SVGs. So you would just do like %.svg, like this kind of thing. Yeah, file ignore patterns. You can put it as in your defaults or for just like find files or whatever. So then you can never see them, which is probably what you want. Anyways. All right, so now we go to our Lexer again. And then we should add AST to this as well. 2, 3, beautiful. Okay, UK folks, you can talk about your country again. It's unbanned. Dot users identifier ID. Let's go, chat. Are you writing a compiler? No, we are writing a parser for SQL to do shenanigans inside OCaml. Austria number 1, but Nightshade will censor the truth. So right now we're exploring what can we do if we start parsing SQL. It's also good because we'll pin this one for later. We don't want to lose this tab. Or we just use the same file names they want for the modules or on some weird casing it. No! Stop! What's Ohio? Sounds made up. True. The amount of people that think they're so funny. Oh, we committed a bill cache. Good job. We don't need this one. We will need this one. This is the one that we're at. Yo, Bones, were you here when I was talking about... So we were in Florida a few weeks ago with my family, and I live in Michigan, right? So we were at the pool and hanging out and stuff like this, right? And then there's this other family down there, and we were just sort of like, our kids were playing together and everything. It was nice just hanging out at the pool. And then as we're leaving, we were just like saying bye and like, oh, cool. Like, where are you guys, like from originally and stuff? And they say, oh, like we're from Ohio. And I just say, oh, I'm sorry. And they're like, oh, you're from Michigan. Oh, man. It was so good. They knew. They knew it was so good. Oh man. All right, let's keep reading through here. We're gonna learn a lot about SQL syntax in here, and I'm gonna have a refresher because I don't remember a lot of this anyways. So that's good. This is a sequence of 3 commands, 1 per line. Although it's not required more than 1 command be on a line. Commands can usually split across lines. Comments can occur in SQL input. They're not tokens. They're effectively equivalent to whitespace. So we'll have to handle comments later. And it's not very consistent. Identify commands in which operands or parameters are generally the command name. So in the above examples, we usually speak of select, an update, and an insert command. But for instance, the update command always requires a set to appear. And this particular version of insert also requires the values. The precise syntax rules for each command are in part 4. Okay, we'll get there. Never heard of it. It's brought someone from Utah. There's someone named Ben. Nice. Nice. Maybe I do. The tokens my table and A are examples of identifiers. Nice. We should call them identifiers as well. Yeah, see, Nightshade, we're probably going to be done like soonish anyways. We've been streaming for almost 6 hours today. They identify names of tables, columns, or other database objects. And the command they're used in. They're sometimes called names. Keywords and identifiers have the same lexical structure, meaning that one could not know whether a token is identifier or keyword without knowing the language. A complete list of keywords can be found in Appendix C. Please tell me they just have them nice. Just capital A is a keyword? Just capital A? What? Just A. Oh, but it says non-reserved. I don't understand. Is it a keyword or is it not? We understand that the fact the keyword is not reserved in PostgreSQL does not mean that the feature related to conversely the presence of a keyword does not indicate. So these are keywords. A is a keyword. Okay, whatever. I don't know what it means for it to be non-reserved. We'll figure this out eventually later. It's a lot of keywords, chat. It is to write stuff like select a user. Oh, I don't know. I've never done it before. That's pretty baller, though. I kind of want to use it now. Yes. Yes. Many times have I visited stream lately? You're writing, okay, well, it's good. We're doing Elixir at nighttime. I've just had a lot of IRL stuff happening that we haven't worked on it at night. But how happy are you so far with going full time? I mean, I'm enjoying it a lot. So it's good, I think. We'll have to see, you know, if it can, if we can, you know, make this make sense for long term and everything, but it's going well. I'm having a lot of fun. Community since the late 70s. Yeah. Lots of keywords. We don't have to support everything either. We can just get like the first pass of some stuff done and then we'll see what happens, you know. Like if we have a select, we know that we only are going to have one, you know. Or we know we're doing a selection, like if that's the first keyword. So we can parse these into certain things and they'll be like, we can use that to determine what we should generate, which is kind of nice. Words must begin with a letter, A to Z, but also letters with diacritical marks and non-Latin characters. Or an underscore. Subsequent characters and identifier or keyword can be letters, underscores, digits, or dollar signs. Dollar signs? You can put dollar signs? So not allowed in identifiers according to the letter of the SQL standard, so their use might render applications less portable. The SQL standard will not define a keyword that contains digits, starts, or ends with an underscore, so identifiers of this form are safe against possible conflicts. Interesting. PHP mentioned, true. The system name is no more than name, date, length of an identifier. If this problem actually named the length constant. Okay. Keywords and uncoded identifiers are case insensitive. Therefore, update my table set A is 5 can be equivalently. I do love that they picked. I love that they did it like this. That's so good, man. I'm gonna use our keywords in uppercase and names in lowercase. Yeah, that's what we're gonna enforce. We're gonna say you have to do this because we're gonna do stuff with it, basically. Okay, I gotta pee really quick. I'll be right back. Be right back. Okay. All right. So second type, the delimited identifier or quoted identifier is formed by enclosing an arbitrary sequence of characters in double quotes. Delimited identifier is always identifier, never a keyword. So select. Unquoted select would be taken as a keyword and therefore, okay, update my table, set A is 5. Yeah, okay. Except the character with code 0. Some of these I really just don't care to do. You can keywords first letter uppercase, names then first letter lower. What? I'm not sure what you're saying. Identifier is case sensitive. For example, foo and foo are considered the same. Foo and foo are different. Really? Foo should be equivalent to foo, not foo according to standards. If you want to write portable applications, always consider parking. I don't know. We don't have to worry about that because we're not going to do that. We are not going to do that. We're going to sort of enforce some of these more or less sort of by accident in a sense, right? Oh, we need to be able to select strings. Yeah, we can do that. Quoting stuff tilted me last week. Oh no. We're just going to, we don't have to support everything. You know what I mean? Especially not out of the gate. Lexer, string. It's only single quote ones, right? So our single quote and then this to include this, you need to write 2 of them in a row. Note this is not the same as double quote character here. Okay, so we can do. Let's see if this can get this right. Let the SQL string regex let string is. And let's see what we got here. Nope, you're wrong. This part doesn't exist. This doesn't really work either, but it's fine, I guess, for now. And we can go back to here, and we have. Then we go to AST. Can have and expression, I guess, right? Or you maybe have value. Right, like you'd have a string. You could have a string. Or these would be like constant. Well, this is a constant. I guess that's fine. Constant with C. Also accept escape sequence like E foo. Don't really care. That's probably fine. Fail not supported. I got you, bro. Exactly. Right, keywords for first letter uppercase, names first letter lower, or for troll case, so it makes sense maybe. You can write any case. All the cases don't matter, basically. Dollar quoted string constants. Okay, we're not supporting that either. So a lot of things I didn't know. We can, some of these we can come back to later. It's okay. So let's do like numeric, right? So we can do all of these. This should be digits or this, I think, or this. Oh no, this could optionally be here, right? So it's saying you could have digits, and you might have some digits, maybe. And then you might have E with plus or minus digits, or just digits, E. Yeah, I think that probably covers it all. We'll see. Number. There's no integers, right? Is it all floats? This is an integer. Is there a difference in SQL land when creating triggers? Yeah, we're writing a SQL parser basically because we're going to use it inside of some OCaml stuff, I think. What we probably would probably be really smart is just like open up tree sitter SQL. We just steal. Yes, there's a difference. Right. So it's like I actually need to just do like let integer is digits, right? And then we have number, and it's gonna have this, right? It's gonna have to have digits. I don't know, something like this. Because we'll have like, whoops, integer, something like this. We'll have number, which is like float of string, something like this. This won't really parse all of them either. It doesn't handle the e's, but it's okay. There's also decimal. What? Natural number, integer. Wow. We may be coming back to these. It's okay. So for right now, we'll just sort of be like, this is okay. You know what I'm saying? We'll just sort of, we'll come back to this. We have token int of integer, and we have token float of number. And so then we can go to here and we can say values. We can also have integer of int and number of float. Maybe we should call that, I don't know. I want to keep it towards the name of this, but it's we'll have to see, I guess. Extra where does it say? Line 14. Oh, I guess we need to do... Oh, right. I have to do this as well. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so then we can go to here and we can say select with constants dot SQL, right? So this should just be like select hello 1 1.0 1.0 E5. I don't know, something like this, right? Yeah, we'll add some more of those as we go, right? So then we need to go back to our parser here and we can say that a relation, so really a relation is optional, which I'm not sure I like. But okay, well, we can try that. We'll just, do we have each of these going? Offset 7. String. So we have something here and then a bunch of not strings. And then we have a single quote. String. And then we get, oops, string is, what do we have? Just one. Okay. What is wrong here? Select fields, end of file. Oh, right. We didn't add the rest of these. So this is not really fields. This is not really fields. This is a selection. What is this called? I don't know what these are called. They're not really called fields. What's the proper word? Expressions? Are they just expressions? Are they just expressions? I don't know. We can go here and let's go select Select all distinct on. They are called expressions. Nice. That's a better name for them anyways. %s fields expressions. Expression. And then this should be E expression. Let's go back to here, and we have fields. This should be expressions, and then this should be expression list, and then this should be select statement, and that should be field. It should be expression, and then this should be expression as well. Oh, that's not right though. This should be okay. So we need something. What is it called when we call grouping expression? Where is the proper definition of expression? Because what do you call it when you select it from the table? I don't know what it, instead of a star can be written, and I put was shorting for all columns. You can also do table star name. Maybe this should just be called and identifier is something like identifier string or dot of identifier, and then we can also have star because that's what can be here. And then expression is oh, maybe we should call this something different. We could say field. Expression. Maybe value is the wrong thing. This probably should be expression. And then this should be identifier of identifier, like this. Whoops. Identifier. So then this should be maybe expr. Yeah, we can check this as well. The problem with this one is they don't agree. Calls them the goat. That's pretty funny. That's a good one. We may come back to that, but before I do that too far, I want to do something different, you know. So we need to do so we need something like let identifier, and this one needs to be star here. Then we have field. Field. Because if it's just a single identifier, then it's going to look like this. And then we have module dot identifier dot like this. Then an expression can be string, integer, number, identifier. And so that can be a list of expressions. Calls it a column expression, which can be a data expression coming from a table. Okay, nice. Do you have a link for where did you get that part, T-Bread? Or just like on which page? I want to see if we can get this field of dot, and dot is identifier. Oh, right. We kind of want to say it's only possible to have like a table here. Table, right. Oh, nice. Okay, so now we can go here, select one, hello. Look at that, string hello, 1.0, number, 1. Oh my goodness. You see this chat? Just one string hello, right? We're just cranking it out right now. We would need null. We don't have null yet, you know? So it's like, hey dog, I don't know how to handle null. Good point. You don't know how to handle that. You don't. Should I do null like this? We'll do null so it matches the rest of them. Oh, I got to do the same thing again. Null. String integer. But these should all come after this. These should all go here. We need those to come first. Okay. Probably... No, that's okay. That's okay. Yep. Let null is null. I don't know if there's an easier way to write this. So then we need to go here and we say, oh, well, we can have another expression. We just say null, null. Boom. We got null. It's just that we just add them, you know? Very cool. Okay, so let's go back to here to see SQL select. I love it. Oh, I love it. I love it. Star or expression. Oh, interesting. Select all stuff, star or this as expression as output. Oh, you know what? You can do star star though, right? It's saying this or any of these. What is up with the dot, comma, dot? Is it just saying you can get the same repeated thing of whatever is in this previous expression? It's kind of a weird way to write it, don't you think? From where group by having window. Oh my goodness. We can definitely, we've got this though, where from item can one be, we'll have to read so much of this. Things you can have a variable amount of things, but they have to be comma separated. Right, but it's like, but it needs to be of whatever thing was previously done. It's just weird, you know what I'm saying? Because like, you need to have these, right? Or can you have anything here? That's what you know what I'm saying? Like, can it only be star or expression as this? I don't know. Grouping element can be one of expression or multiple expressions, I guess. It's saying this can be, or it's saying this can be any other select, because you can do a new select. Like, can I do select one here? Right? So it can, is it any other expression or any other thing in, like, or it can also be this large select. Can I just do this? Zero more tables. Goes false. All queries in with list are computed first. From list are computed. If where specified all rows do not send are eliminated from the output. If group by specified actual computed in select list below, that's the one that we want to figure out here. Select lists between select and from specified expressions that form the output rows of the select statement. Expressions can and usually do refer to columns computed in the from clause. Just as in a table, every output column of a select has a name. Just as in table, yes. A simple select, this name is just used to label a column for display, but when select is secure of a large query, the name is seen by a large query. Name, you have to do output name. You can omit as, but only if the desired output does not match any PostgreSQL keyword. Protection against is recommended you always either write as or double quote. Wait, so you're saying I can just go null this column? I don't have to say as this column. Great course for boot.dev. Do you have any tips? No, once you finish yours before me, I'll be embarrassed. Hey, thanks, Retro. I appreciate it. It's very nice of you. Bash course? Yeah, what is your course? Or we should just DM about it. Dang. Just post the entire manual you've read there. PowerShell, you say? Here's how you make a $5 VPS. Oh, nice. Very cool. All right, so let's see. Where were we? For protection against possible future keywords, if column's expression is simple column reference, then the chosen name is given as the column's name. In more complex cases, a function may generate a name such as column, ? Refer to in the order by and group by, but not in the where or having. There you must write out the expression instead. Interesting. Instead of expression, star can be written in the output list as a shorthand for all columns of selected rows. You can also write table name star, shorthand for all column names here. In these cases, not possible to specify new names with as. The output column names will be the same as the column names. That makes sense. Unless I get fired. Nice. That's great. The expression in the output should be computed before applying distinct order by or limit. The style necessarily needs distinct. Convenient if output expressions are computed after order by and limits. The order functionality is just more intuitive. Okay, so that, I mean, that's pretty good. We still don't know what all the possible expressions are. Maybe we should continue going down this way. Here's the other constants. Here's operators. We'll need to write all of those. Comments. I guess I forgot that you could do this. That's funny. Operator precedence. We'll handle this later. Oh, nice. Left and right associativity. We'll be able to do this. Note that operator precedence rules also find user-defined operators have the same names as built-in operators. Well, for you to define a plus... You're telling me I can define my own operators in SQL? Is that what you're telling me right now? All possible in SQL. Oh, nice. Oh, sweet. Is this is the grammar, the expression? Ah, nice. You can define your own types in Postgres. Nice. I usually worked out a problem with PowerShell before I went another language, kind of like Python. Teach you really means teach, documentation, verbalize. True. Why so much SQL? Just use an A expert. Oh, I can almost just copy this. This is so similar to Manir. This is just like an old, like what is it called? Why am like yak, right? It's just your own. It's just a yak. Yeah. Oh, nice. That's right. Which is what like Manir is based off, right? So a bunch of it will match up very similarly. Prac U minus. We can write these more easily than this, I feel like, though, but because we can probably do some inline tricks and some other stuff to make this look a little bit nicer. Dude, that's crazy. Okay, well, we probably won't handle all of those. We'll write some small subset of them to start, and then we'll see how far we can get later. Automatic operator precedence handling. All other operator names handled by generic using op below, and all those operators have the same precedence. Be sure to add them also to be expert in math op list below. Okay, so we can do some similar tricks. Probably. We might be able to get around some of those tricks as well, because we won't have to do some of the same things. Value expressions. These are called column reference. We should also call them column references. Positional parameters. Applied externally to a SQL statement. Parameters are used in SQL functions, definitions, and prepared queries. Some client libraries also support data values. Oh, nice. That's part of the... I didn't realize it was like part of the SQL expression. Column name keyword. There's a list of types in there too under column name keyword. Okay, sweet, 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 sweet. If an expression yields a value of an array type, then this will be a subscript. Interestingly, not an index, just a subscript. I didn't even know you could put arrays like this into that. That's hilarious. Field selection, expression dot field name. If an expression yields a value of a composite type, then a specific field row can be extracted by writing this. Number one, not some column. Thus, a qualified column reference is actually just a special case of this. Extracting a field from table column is of composite type. Interesting. This will actually be really fun. We'll just it'll just be a little bit complicated to decide how much of this we actually want to do at any given time, because we're definitely not going to do everything. See you, John. I also got to head out. Oh, it's like we can even do casting. That's pretty funny. Expert collate collation. Select ABC from table. Yeah, no SQL. Just write in algorithm to convert data into vector and store that. Boom. Select ABC from table. Collate. Lines tighter than operators. Parentheses can be used when necessary. Scalar subqueries. A scalar subquery is an ordinary select query in parentheses that returns exactly one row with one column. See chapter 7 for about writing queries. Select query is executed and the single return value is used. Select, for example, finding the largest city population in each state. Select max pop from cities where cities.state equals state.name. Really? That's so cool. I feel like, did we not try and just do this recently and we had to come up with something way crazier? Select array one. Yeah, well, I'm interested to sort of figure out. I'm sort of interested to figure out what exists in SQL land, right? Because I'm really not a SQL wizard, so we'll probably end up reading an absurd amount of this week, and trying to implement a lot of it as well, which will be, I think, pretty funny and pretty fun. Value expressions, calling functions, function calls, typecasts, collation, scalars, structures, expression evaluation rules. Nice. Yeah, this will be fun. I think to start with, maybe we'll just assume that you're using Postgres. I'm gonna read the SQL spec out loud. I mean, we're gonna do other stuff. Okay, I gotta go. We gotta find someone to raid. Wow. Hey, fancy meeting you here at the end of the video. Just go ahead, give it a smash. You know, wow, the like button. You can make fun of me in the comments for that one. I don't even care because you made it to the end of this video. Thanks, everybody. See ya.